Hey traders, welcome back to another video here. Boom, the GJ pair, or the pound yen, absolutely flew off of our entry here this morning. This is one of the fastest profitable trades that I have had in quite a while, as the pound just rocket shipped off of our level that we drew up on stream. I didn't end up taking this trade and shared it inside of our VIP group, but I also shared some updates within our free Telegram channel, which I want to show you guys right now. So if you guys aren't already inside of the free Telegram channel, I'm going to leave a link down below in the description for you if you'd like to join. We've had just banger trades today as well as recently. We caught some moves here, Frank and myself, the two traders here at A1 Trading. We caught Euro Swiss, we caught GJ. Here was the entry. I shared some updates on our Telegram channel with full breakdowns, analysis, and this thing just kept going and going. I also talked about an S&P trade that I was considering. I'm still looking at that one. We'll talk about that in today's video, but it just has kept going since. If you guys would like updates of our Telegram channel, this is the real one. There are fake ones out there, so please be very careful. I'm going to leave a specific link down below in the description for you to join if that's something you're interested in doing. Now, I shared all of these alerts, of course, inside of our Discord channel. GJ was one that we talked about on the live stream as well. I entered this one after a pullback into this support zone. You can see resistance, right? We broke out, we retested, and I decided on the retest during this wick here this morning to pick it up on the long side. We also had a nice trend continuation pattern forming off of this 1 hour chart. And at this point, we are floating a very nice multiple R risk reward trade here so far already. So goal is to trail a stop on this one. Now that we've broken high, if we can close here on this hourly above, I will be looking to trail a stop and lock in more profit on this position. So congrats to anybody who is in the Telegram channel or the VIP Discord where we caught this trade. Why did I take this trade? Well, let's take a quick look. I've been very bullish on this pair for a while, and I want to take a look at the two central banks here. So central bank number one is the Bank of England. The GBP is expected to see rates stay elevated for quite some time and then not being cut until the end of Q3 2024. Now, when I talk about rates, remember, for the simple fundamentalists out there, many of you guys are, you just appreciate the basics of fundamental analysis, and I really appreciate that as well. I mean, to be completely honest, the basics of fundamentals can take you a long way. Well, rates rising mean that the interest rate of that currency underlying the Bank of England, the Bank of Canada, whatever you're looking at, if they're raising interest rates, it causes demand for the currency to rise. As again, tightening monetary policy can reduce the supply of a currency. It can also slow down the economy. And again, rates increasing generally is viewed as a positive thing for the underlying currency. So we see pretty elevated rates from the Bank of England, with forecasts not really coming down. So we can take a look at that also on our forecast chart. You can see there is just another illustration of it falling eventually. But let's take a closer look at Japan, because Japan is what's really interesting here. Rates are expected to stay just under zero, negative, with no forward guidance to change whatsoever. Now, the reason that this matters is because, again, there's no rate hikes expected for the Bank of Japan. And so right now, the forecast for me is a big divergence. You have, again, UK expected to keep rates elevated, and Japan expected to keep them pretty flat to where they are now. We also can take a look at the smart money tracker. This shows us some cool, vital information about institutional positioning. So we call this the smart money tracker. It's really the COT report data visualized in a very simple to understand format. These assets on the left are institutionals' most heavily shorted or sold assets. And then on the other side, we have the most bullish, most bought positions in terms of particular assets that we pay close attention to. So I want you to pay attention to where the UK or the GBP, the British pound, is at on this list. You can see pretty solid net buying from institutional traders. And then if we take a look at the yen, it's the exact opposite. Now, feel free to pause the video if you'd like to take a look at any particular asset that you pay attention to, whether you trade NAS, USD, gold, whatever you trade, doesn't matter. Feel free to pause the video and take a closer look at this. Again, this is part of the reason we see institutional money selling the yen, buying the pound. That goes in line with my analysis to go long GJ. But what about retail sentiment? Where's the retail crowd out? Again, we oftentimes use retail sentiment as a contrarian indicator, meaning if retail traders are long, we're looking to short. If retail traders are short, we're looking to long. So we'll let this load and take a look at this. All right, we've got this loaded up and you can see GJ here as sort of expected here. Retail traders are incredibly short biased on GJ. So shouldn't be a surprise, we are long. And when I say we, Frank and I both caught these trades inside of the Discord channel, which I'll show you what that looks like now. So again, here's my initial trade. I picked up GJ on the long side, and so far we've run pretty hot right off that initial trade alert that was shared to members. Frank is also trading GBP pairs. He's got 2 open. He's got pound New Zealand, and he's also got a GBP trade on against the yen, which is going very well as well. So he's got his analysis. And my point with showing you guys this is that we are currently doing a 55% off sale if you message in on our website. In the description down below, there's a link that you can click, which will take you to a live chat center. You can communicate with someone from my team about joining for 55% off if you message in, and you'll get access to all the trade alerts that we're sharing here in the Discord channel. This is ending this week, so this is why I'm trying to make it aware to people who have missed the sale so far. Again, it is ending, so if you'd like to join the Discord, you get access to all of our trade alerts, but they're not just signals to copy. These are analysis breakdowns and why we take the trades, screenshots with every position, so on and so forth. You get access to our chat rooms, our educational webinars, our educational strategies, so much more, all in one single membership. All of it is more than half off if you message us right now. So check that out and don't miss out on that. So let's also take a look at another market that's moving here. Look at gold. Price just dropped off a face of a mountain. A ginormous sell-off here occurred. Sellers were able to again hold this level around 1932, but now breaking underneath there. We can also see this in silver, which probably not great for my my puts that I've been selling on silver. But notably, it's really gold that's doing much worse. So compare that to gold. You can see gold looks much worse as the market sells off here today. I mean, this is a substantial move underneath a significant level. Any sort of pullback to me, this short term looks very bearish. I've had some criticism recently. People said, Nick, you were bullish on gold, and that is absolutely true. I was bullish on gold at a point, but I have not taken any trades in a few weeks. I've been bullish, especially if we were able to break out of this area, but we never were able to do so with conviction. So even though I was bullish, I never took any trades on the long side. So I'm still looking for a breakout and a move to the high side, but we just have not seen that. Right now, price action looks incredibly bearish and sellers seem to be in control. So I'm not selling, but I do think, sellers are in control. Now, why not sell? Well, because I'm a fundamentalist with my trading, and I don't really necessarily see a huge downside move coming for gold based on the fundamentals. I do think that central banks will begin loosening their monetary policies, and once we start to see that, I do think that gold will benefit dramatically from that. So I'm looking for that trade and keeping a close eye on it. So I have no trades on gold. Let's take a quick look at the S&P 500 here as well. I also shared a screenshot of this within the Telegram channel. This is what that looks like. You can see I marked out the idea that I was looking for. And so when I pull this chart up, what I was essentially looking out for was a breakout, and I'm looking for retests, breakouts, retests. I'm looking to be a bull on this, but right now, similar to gold, price action still looks a little bit messy and still to the downside. So I'd like to see a breakout before looking to get long again myself. So currently I'm trading GJ with S&P 500 close on my watch list. Gold, I'm just keeping an eye on for interest's sake. But again, a big explosion on gold came after the dollar bounced. So it's an interesting move here today. If you guys are not already inside of the Discord, remember, you can take advantage of that sale down below, and you can also message in with questions and or for more details and an extra discount. Thank you guys for watching and have a great day. Hey, guess what? I just found a video made just for you. Click this video to help with your trading, and thanks for watching.